Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction and review for Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 154. Of course I recorded One Piece this morning and now it's like 4 p.m. for me. This is finally coming out, the scanlation at least. And today is a very good and bad news kind of day. I mean, for One Piece we have the good news of new opening and 2 episodes this weekend, I'm pretty sure, and I'm really excited for that. And for Boku no Hero Academia we have the finale ending, which is bittersweet because it's both going to be another great episode of a great season and also going to mean we have to wait for season 3. So on the negative news, I found out earlier today from, I believe it was White Bear Beppo that let me know on Discord, that Fallen Angels isn't going to be doing a translation anymore, which is super sad because if you guys watched through all of my read-through, I really praised that translation a lot, and I thought it was a great translation, so wish them the best in the future, even though they're not going to be covering it anymore. We have lost a great translation today. But on the happy news, I'm opening up the chapter, and the first thing I see is TV Anime Season 3 confirmed, which I'm very happy about. Now, I think actually with the production schedule they used for this season, and this was 25 episodes, they could do another 25 episode season next spring or summer. So I mean, I don't know when it is. I'll have to look it up. I doubt they've announced when it is yet, if it was just confirmed to exist. But if it is coming in just a year, then heck yeah, or I guess technically less than a year, but a year from when this season started, then that's going to be great. But either way, enough talk about the anime. Let's get into the actual manga. And we are deep into a fight that's going to be now between Izuku, I guess, pretty much. Night Eye will probably jump in. Aizawa was slowed. But it's going to be Izuku against Chisaki in his Chimera form. Which, honestly, there's so much you could do with Chisaki's power that no matter what happens, it's always going to feel like we could have seen a lot more than what we did. But honestly, I hope we just get a good fight and then it wraps up kind of quickly. I don't know how much longer we really need to draw out the Chisaki fight. But we'll see how I think at the end of the chapter, though. That's what's really going to matter. So let's see here. That form, grotesque. I'm in an awful mood right now, but this is a little better. Chapter 154, A Hope That Cannot Be Seen. Horikoshi Kohei. Assess the situation. There's Eri-chan and Tagata-senpai. Night Eye's protecting them. Aizawa-sensei's not here. Neither is the white-hooded guy. You see Izuku thinking. Chisaki. He's fused with one of his subordinates. The wounds he had before are gone. Okay. When someone lays their fingers on me, I can't help but feel the need to cleanse myself. I can feel the blood rushing to my head. This is the first time I've been pushed to this point, says Chisaki. Okay. Now, of course, we're probably going to get fan art because it's manga stream. Okay, moving along. What a tragic life, huh, Lemillion? If only you hadn't gotten yourself involved with Eddie, with me, you would not have lost your quirk forever. You'd still be able to pursue your dreams. And we see shots to Night Eye and Izuku's faces hearing him. Lost forever. And despite losing it, because you insist on dragging this out, you've gotten all your friends mixed into this, only for them to all die. And then he starts activating his quirk on the ground again. No way, he'd use his subordinates just for his quirk. And then we see Izuku, looks like he's punching a block down at him, which is smart, because if he caught Izuku's punch, it'd be bad news. So if Izuku sends stuff flying at him, that's actually better. And he ends up lifting his hand up off the ground to grab it, which probably saves some time for the others. Looks like he tries to go at him with a spike or something. Izuku kicks the spike off and grabs it. This time around, we'll definitely rescue Eri-chan. Senpai. And then he drives the spike down, only for it to get obliterated as well. Then Chisaki looks like he forms some more spikes. I can't read his movements. If it weren't for these iron souls, I'd have gotten stabbed. So that's cool. The iron souls once again coming into play. It's not only his injuries, but also his stamina that's recovered too. Power and speed, is that it? Thinks, Chisaki. And then we see a blast hits him. I'll take this guy on. Go take care of Lemillion and Eri-chan, says Night-Eye. Like I'll let you, says Chisaki. Then Night-Eye sending 2 more little blasts toward him. It looks like he threw stamps at him. I'll keep him occupied while you guys get away. I won't let him mess with the terrain. Roger that. Once we catch up to Chisaki, I'll go ahead and erase his quirk. And we have a flashback now. Please observe the situation and move accordingly, but do not try to do anything rash. Midoriya, I don't know what will happen, but regardless of what, don't do anything that will leave you unable to move. What did you do with Eraser? Your lackeys aren't here either, says, Night-Eye. I've got a bit of interest in the quirk erasing hero, you see. We've escorted him to the VIP room. I wonder, could it be that someone so obsessed with destroying others' quirks is terrified of having his own quirk be erased? When you talk about forever, that must mean your bullets have been completed, and then you used one on Lemillion. Well, I was trying to keep everything a secret as I was running away, but... So, you were really afraid of Lemillion, huh? Out of my way. What the hell? Did he just blow him apart? Or is he just forming more arms? Is that it? Out of my way. Okay, I think he's just forming more arms, and that's what the deal is. He goes in at him, dodges. He's not particularly fast or anything, but his movements are similar. I see. So this guy's the teacher. Carefully observe your opponent, predict their actions, and move accordingly. You mean you want me to read the future? I don't got foresight like you do. Great response. Humorous. By being in a variety of scenarios, you'll accumulate experience. Rescue, combat, trials and tribulations. That reserve becomes your database. Mirio, you took my teachings to heart. You trusted in me and became stronger, and for that I'm proud of you. And right now, all that matters to me is keeping you and the person you want to protect safe from harm. And we see jumping from spike to spike, and that's Izuku getting to Eri and Mirio. Eri-chan, senpai, can you move? Ah, yeah, no sweat. I guess this is bumming me out after all. Gulp, then let's get out of here. And Izuku breaks a hole through the wall. It just got closed up moments ago, but this is the path that we passed through to get here. We've got to put some distance between us and Chisaki. At the very least, it'll be safer than here. Please, no more. Yours is a cursed existence. I'm sorry, and Eddie's crying. Sir. And Mirio looks back. Night-Eye was activating his foresight. It'll be okay. You can take a look at me. I'll avoid the outcome as many times as you want. The future he sees cannot be changed. He's tried many times in the past, no matter how desperately he tried to steer away from the future he glimpsed. With enough time, surely enough, like a balance sheet governing the universe, things would always return to their natural flow. It would just be as if he inserted some extra scenes, but the ending never changed. Could it be that the very act of seeing someone else's future locked them into that fate? Ever since he saw the death of All Might, he decided he would no longer read people's futures. He would only look a second into the future and respond accordingly. He took whatever measures he could to deny Chisaki of the future that was almost in his grasp, and though he knew his actions were merely drawing out the inevitable, this was the best course of action he could take. But he had reached his limit. As if he were clinging on to something, Night-Eye looked into Chisaki's future, and we see his arm torn off and he's stabbed through the abdomen. Amidst the scene of his likely defeat, he held on to a sliver of hope. That the girl would be saved, the boys safe, Chisaki defeated and apprehended, to see that future. And then we just see darkness, a blank panel, and looks like Izuku might be running back in. He stomps to He stomps to make the spikes tear each other apart, He's stomping on the ground to squash out the areas I'm targeting, thinks Chisaki. That power is nothing like how it was just moments ago. Was he holding back earlier? This kid. I can hear my bones and muscles creaking, my entire body is screaming out in pain. But I can move. My whole body hurts like hell, and I can't endure it for long, but still, I can move. One for all, 20%. You guys coming here has only made things worse for yourselves. You do recognize this, right? Give it up. It's just going to turn out exactly as I said it would. Everyone will die. I won't let that happen. Even if that's what fate has decided, I will bend the future. And we see, it looks like Night Eye at the very end was missed actually by the one that he had predicted would hit him because of Izuku. At least I think that's the way it worked. Let us move beyond despair. But then again, the chapters are really kind of course I'm going to go back through because of the review portion of this, but the chapters, this arc, like me and I've seen a lot of other people saying, they've just been weird. It seems like things have seemed different than they were before, and they're a little hard to follow from time to time. Like, I found myself a lot this arc going through a chapter and finding it kind of hard to follow. But starting from the beginning to discuss this, we see that Izuku and Night Eye are finding out about Mirio's lost quirk, of course. Then they fight for a bit. I like how Izuku was actually using the objects to attack, because like I said earlier, it would kind of suck if he got caught himself. Okay. Then the Iron Souls, once again, making sense, and are coming into play. Then Night Eye, of course, going in to fight to let Izuku run away, because that's just basically the plan he had going right now. Okay, and then from that, of course, Izuku sees that Night Eye would be in trouble. We have this really good sort of narration for what Night Eye was doing, and I can't tell if him getting stabbed was the future or if it actually happened, but I think it was just the future he was seeing. I can't tell because we never see him other than that one panel like that. So maybe Izuku kind of messed up that future? Because I'm thinking if that was just the future he was seeing, Izuku messed it up so the things didn't actually hit him, or if that was the real future, or if that was like what happened, then Izuku would have been better to run away and he just screwed up Night Eye's sacrifice by not running away. So Izuku activates 20%, and I think it would be more hyped if this felt more emotional for Izuku, but Chisaki has really never felt like that much of a villain for Izuku. I mean, Izuku's the main character and all, but Chisaki has always felt like he feels like he has more connection to even Shigaraki, but especially Mirio. He was a Mirio enemy. So Izuku going 20% here is like, I don't know. I feel like I should be hyped about it, but I'm not. So I guess that's about it. And then we end the chapter. We have that panel of Night Eye is making me think maybe they missed him, but maybe it didn't, and that is actually what happened. And either way, whether it actually happened or not, I feel like we're at a place where I was scared we were going to be at the end of this chapter, where it's still Izuku about to fight Chisaki, and we really haven't gone anywhere. We pretty much started and ended the chapter in the same place, which is what I was afraid of. And now we're basically just waiting for another week to see what will happen. So, yeah, I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. Like, it's been good, okay, and all, but I don't know. I just feel like it's another week of, like, I felt that a lot. Again, this arc, I think that Horikoshi needs to hurry up and make it out of this arc and try something different, try a different arc. Because while there have been some great chapters and good development for certain characters, there are a lot of choices that they seem like weird choices. And like I said, Chisaki's kind of a hard character to write either way, because his power is so OP, and you could use it in a million different ways. So no matter how you do use it, there's always going to be that feeling of, oh, well, you could have done much more with that. So it is kind of a difficult ability to write to begin with. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit disappointed with that, because I feel like we're in the same place as we started. But either way, like if you did like the video, comment on that. Tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, both anime and manga, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And yeah, if you want a link to our Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.